What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another character spotlight video. This one is going to be my regular Saturday spotlight video, so I wanted to do, of course, the video suggestion, which is a Madison character spotlight. So, this is one that a lot of people want to see, and, I think it's a great idea, especially after last weekend, doing a Travis character spotlight. Now we're going to do one for Madison. So, write in the comments below, which one you guys want to see next weekend. Do you want to see another Fear character? Do you guys want to see another Walking Dead character? Game of Thrones? Whatever. Write that down in the comment section below. So, and whoever, and I will say, whoever asks first, I pick first, okay? So don't get offended if maybe, I don't pick yours. It's because somebody's already asked, and I always pick the one that asks first. So you might want to comment quick. Yeah, so I'm very excited though to see which one you guys want to see next. But let's do the Madison character spotlight video. So so she is a character in Fear the Walking Dead that has gone up and down for me. She's a character that I've liked at sometimes, hated at sometimes, gone back to liking, hated again, and then liked it near the end of her story, So my favorite season for this character would definitely have to be around the time season 3, like season 3, mid-season 3, second half season 3. I liked her around that time. Now, I will also say that she's a character that honestly a lot of people hate. Now, I can kind of understand that. She is a little bit of a character that maybe makes the wrong choices sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes she does make the wrong choices. You have to kind of admit. Sometimes she doesn't make the exact best decision in a situation, but again, everybody makes mistakes. So, I think Kim Dickens does a really good job of playing Madison's character, though. If there's one thing I will say, she does a good job playing the character. And I really, when you look at the character and you think to yourself, man, she really was awesome. She really was. And I definitely miss having her in the series. And honestly, if I was running the show in season 4, I would kill Nick because you have no choice, so that death is fine. But, I think with the Madison one, I would have definitely kept her alive. I think, honestly, keep her the lead and have Morgan be the second main character at best. You don't need to have him be like the forefront character like they've been trying to do. I don't think that's necessary. I really don't. So, but again, that's just my opinion. So, yeah. Now, I also do want to say, too, I think, honestly, the way she changes from the beginning of the show to the mid-season 4 part is a huge, drastic change. So, and even just from season 1 to season 2, she changes a lot. So, in season 1, of course, she is the guidance counselor or whatever, and, of course, she kind of doesn't believe the kid when he wants his knife back and stuff. So I really enjoyed that. And then, of course, she's the one that, her and Travis kind of discover the new world together. And, she is very worried about her son because he's saying crazy stuff about what happened at the church, and she's not really sure. Of course, her and Travis go check it out, and she's like, yeah, something bad happened here. So, of course, you go through this season, and I feel like she gets tougher and tougher. She gets adjusted to the world. And then, of course, by the end of the season, she has to tell Travis that, Liza is bit. So, of course, in season 2, Madison basically is one of the forefront characters, I would say. She goes to Mexico with Strand and the others on the boat. Of course, she decides that she wants to, find a safe place for her kids, and she wants to find that. So maybe Mexico's the best shot. Now, of course, they run into Connor's group, which she's the one, of course, who gets Travis back, and she's the one that kind of, goes off to try to get Travis and Alicia back. So that was an exciting scene. I really enjoyed that a lot. Now, of course, she does get Travis back and then gets Alicia back once she jumps. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that a lot. Now, of course, she kills Celia, of course, once they get to the compound, which was a crazy scene where she just locks her in. Of course, she loses Nick because Nick is mad at her for doing that. And, her and Strand kind of decide that they're going to drink and stuff. And, they're being all loud and stuff in the hotel and stuff. So, anyway, yeah, we go through, and she does quite a few heroic things. Like, she tries to lead these zombies off, and she goes on that dock part or whatever, and then she, jumps off, goes into the river, and then they kind of, they help her, they put her on the raft and stuff, and they send her back to shore. So, that was an exciting scene. That was one of my favorite Madison scenes. where she's like, come on, you know, and, you know, then she decides to jump off. So that was a great scene. And then, of course, we have Madison, who, now, this was annoying. When Travis, it was so annoying in the scene when you see Travis and he's beating up those two guys right after he found out about Chris, and all you hear her say is, stop it, stop it. It was a little annoying after a while. It was like, all right, we get it, you want him to stop, but it was a little bit of an annoying scene. I was like, come on, stop interrupting, this is an exciting scene, you know? A little overboard with that scene, but I'm not going to nitpick too much on that. So, of course, she does go for the border. She knows that Nick is there, and, you know, she decides that, you know, that's really their only option at this point. So they go to the border. Her and Alicia are put into this room, and, of course, she puts the screwdriver right through, or not the spoon. I keep thinking screwdriver because of the RV zombie in Walking Dead. No, she puts the screw, she basically puts the spoon right through his eye, and I never understood, you know, how on earth did that not take his eye out? Like, I'm really shocked that his eye just all of a sudden just healed, and the only thing he had were, like, two little, like lines under his eye. That was really weird, but, I don't know, I guess she didn't take out his eye, but as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, his eye is gone, you know, but, yeah, that was strange, but, exciting though, nevertheless, very, very exciting. So, we have that, of course, and then, season 3 goes on, she loses Travis, she delivers a head to Jeremiah, delivers Jeremiah's head to, Walker to keep the peace, and, she basically takes over the ranch. As the season goes on, she loses the ranch, which was, you know, very important to her. As we saw in those Christmas dream sequences, she really felt good about that place. And when she found out that Troy was the one who did it, you know, and, well, twice, actually, and apparently he doesn't die from that because he's returning in season 5. I don't know. So, of course, at the end of season 3, she washes up out of shore and sees a little girl, and then I don't like this because we don't get to see anything of what happened after that. We just see them at the stadium, and we assume everything worked out, and Daniel is God knows where. So, I didn't like that at all. Now, of course, season 4, Madison, we kind of go through in the current timeline, and we're like, where's Madison this whole time? And then, you know, she kind of, you know, decides in the mid-season finale to sacrifice herself for her kids. So, yeah, that's basically Madison's story during the series. Did not like what she did to Troy, even though it seems like he survived. But you know, I thought that was a really just out of nowhere, out of the blue decision that did not really necessarily need to be done. But you know, I really enjoyed this this character. I really enjoyed her story throughout the series. Season 3 is probably my favorite season for her, but I did like her in season 4 as well. Kind of the heroic side of her and that type of thing. Not so dark in season 4. So you know, kind of more of the one that wants to protect everybody, and if it came down to it, she would save her people before saving herself, that type of thing. So, I like that version of Madison too, though. So, but, you know, definitely going to be a missed character. She already is, and a lot of people want them to bring her back, which I don't think will ever happen. However, we didn't see her death, and I think that's really dumb. At least see a walker, like, bite her here or something, to tell us, like, okay, she's about to go down, and that she's dead. You know, she's dead. But, you know, and that's the thing. That's why so many people think that she's still alive. And it's like, she probably isn't. They probably just gave her a terrible death and they didn't show anything. Which, if that's what they did, then that's dumb. Because that was not a good death. They didn't show... That's not a death. That's a possibility. You know, really. So, you know, like, everybody makes that joke. Oh, maybe she found a dumpster next to, maybe next to her or something before the zombies got to her or something. It's like, yeah, to be honest, it's honestly, it could be one of those, because it's just, I don't know. But I think she's dead, but who even knows with this show anymore. So, write your comments below. That's my Saturday Spotlight. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a Season 2 recap of Walking Dead. I did Season 1 last weekend, doing Season 2 this weekend, so stay tuned for that. There's Season 2 right there. And I have so many DVDs now that I literally had to put, like, Season 1 down there. I have so many now, or Blu-rays, sorry. So, yeah, write that down in the comment section below, and what character spotlight do you want to see for next weekend? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.